Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today we're going to make 10 cards from one kit using the Love from Lizi card kit. So I just have it in front of me. So let's get all of these bits moved out of the way and then let's go and see what we're going to make. So I think the first thing that I'm going to do, let's put all of our embellishments just up there, and then I'm going to just pop my papers and stuff just off to the side of me so everything's sort of like within reach. Okay, move them and those. So I'm thinking the first thing that I might want to do is actually do a little bit of die cutting. So if you saw my unboxing, you will have seen that I did get some, a few extras. I got this gorgeous stamp set, and I got this gorgeous die. And I really want to use this die, and this pink is going to look gorgeous. So what I think I'm going to do first is just going to put around that. And I also think that I might do it also in the black, because I think it'll look nice in the black as a shadow or even just on a page. So we'll cut that off as well. Okay, so and then I definitely want to come in and we'll do some butterflies. So let's do, I think I can get 2 off there. So, and let's do 2 pink as well. Right, can we get 2 on there? Yeah, easily. I like to cut my my paper down as I use it because I just find it so much easier. Now, what I'm going to do is with this squirrel, I'm actually going to come in with a Copic friendly one. So I'm just showing you what I'm going to sort of do, because I think we should use the squirrel as well. Is I'm going to come in with the Copic friendly cardstock. I'm going to cut a full a full strip off. And I'll probably do 2 of these. So if I get, yeah, okay. And then with the acorn, and what I'll probably do is come in with my Copic markers and yeah, we'll colour them in. So then I'll do a couple of those as well, and probably just as much as I can, and then whatever I can fit on there I will do. And then the only other thing is we have this green grass here. However, there is no green cardstock, but what there is some white, because I just want to use what's in the kit. So we are going to do that. So I'm just going to cut some lengths down, and then we're going to, because I was thinking on one of the cards we can sort of build up. God, my cutting is terrible. Look at the state of that cutting, honestly. What was I saying? Yeah, I thought it'd be nice to build up some layers of grass with the squirrel. I think that might be quite cool. So I'm not sure how many bits of grass we're going to do, but it looks like I'm going to be doing 8, but there'll be like, no, we'll do 10. So there'll be 5 half of ones, because if you look at this, it will fit on there, but then it will hang over the edge. Well, that is fine. We can work with that. So I'm going to go off camera now. I'm going to die cut all of this. So you've just seen how I do that. This I'm going to keep for stamping. But I do have more of that cardstock in my stash if I need it. And I will be back once it's all die cut and done. And then we'll get playing. So I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, so I'm back. I've done all of my die cutting. Now with the flower ones, I don't know if the centre's meant to come out, but I used shims, I used everything, and yeah, they're just not cutting. You can see where I've ripped the paper on the back. But I mean, even with them in, they still look really pretty, but I'm not, they look as though they should come out, but I'm not 100% sure. But it didn't matter what I did, what shims I used. I did try everything. Yeah, and yeah, they just weren't going to cut. So, but they're still usable, so that is all good. and then I did the butterflies and the grass. I've got the other bits and pieces, but I think I want to do something with these first. So I want to just do a nice simple card. So I've got a 5x7 base here, which is beautiful, and I'm just going to do some ink blending, I think. So I'm going to get these out, and I'm going to grab, just thinking, I'm just seeing what's sort of around on my desk. I'm wondering whether just to do one little bit of ink blending sort of on one piece of cardstock, just to go down that sort of bit there. I think so. I think I like that idea, but I think I want to use the black one and do pink. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's do that. So I'm going to cut this down. When I work out where my trimmer is, and I've actually put everything on top of my trimmer, so that would explain why I can't find it. So I'm going to cut this down to 7 inches, so that it just, yeah, so that fits perfectly. I'm going to do some ink blending just on here. I'm going to use, let's have a look. I quite like that festive berries. That might be a nice one. No, I don't want the red. Oh, what about if we bring some lilac in? Maybe. Oh, I don't know what else. Actually, what about cracked pistachios? Well, what about using these 3, which is a bit of a random selection, I know, but you know. Let's see how that goes. So I'm just going to grab my brushes for each one. Okay. I'm going to do green at the bottom. Okay, so just going to turn that around. I'm going to use my glass mat because my glass mat helps spread that ink. But just remember, if you are using a glass mat, you need to remember to actually wipe your mat afterwards. So I'm going to bring that green just about 1/3 of the way up. So just like that. I like that. I think that looks quite nice. Okay, so there's that one. And then I'm going to bring in the shaded lilac. No, actually, I'm going to bring in the festive berries. And I'm going to come in from the side and work that over to do a blend. Now this is either going to look nice or it isn't. I always say, just, you know, you don't know until you try these things. So it's always best to try stuff out first. And then that way you know whether or not you're going to like it. So that looks quite nice actually. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm just going to continue blending between the two. Okay. And then we're going to come up and I'm going to grab, put that one just off to the side. I need that one still out. I'm going to grab our shaded lilac and we're going to finish it off. Oh, I should get, do you know what, let's use a piece of this, which is some sticky tape. And I'm just going to bring this in. So making sure I've put plenty of ink on, like so. And like I say, you don't know if it's going to work and you don't know if you're going to like it until you actually do these things. So, I mean, I've probably got quite a few of you at home looking, thinking, what on earth is she doing? But yeah, I think it's looking okay. So I'm going to bring that in like that. Oh, I quite like that. And then let's bring the green back in. Yeah, I do. I like that. I think it's a bit different. It's very different. Okay. Right, so now I've done that, I then want to come in, I'm going to give it a spritz of water, like so. And I've just realised I need to go and grab my cloth. So my cloths have been washed. So I'm just going to lay that over the top. Oh, I love the look of that. See, that looks magical. I love it. Right, okay, so let's get rid of this ink off our mat because we don't want that on and going on the back of our cards. Okay, so I'm going to bring this in, and then that's going to just go down there, and I think we should put some peel offs on. And we've got those green ones, but I don't think I want to use those. Now I should get the ones out that get ones out that I've already have. Oh, I might use these ones actually that I've already used. I need to go through all my peel offs and get. That's what I normally do when I get the peel offs. And just before I do a video, which I haven't done today, is I get my peel offs out, and then if I've got any that I've already started using from these packs, I take them out instead so that I'm not using the same one over and over again. I like that. I really like that. I just think it's something a little bit different. And then I'm going to use these peel offs. These are the pink holographic in the straight style. I'm just going to stick that on there. Oh, it's going to move. Do you know what? I'm just going to wrap it underneath. Why not? Oh, no, don't move. Why are you moving on me? It never moves on me normally, so I don't know why it's deciding to move now. Oh, see, doesn't that just give it just that little bit of glitz? Just that little tiny bit of shimmer. Okay, and then we're going to stick that on. And what I'll probably do, so I get asked a lot, do I do inserts for my cards? And no, generally I don't. However, because I've folded these over, then I probably will. Okay, so I've done that, and then we have our black flower, which is, oh, it's gorgeous. Do I want the black or do I want the pink? Black. Or do we want both? Oh, do I want the pink with the black shadow? That is the question, guys, isn't it? Oh, that looks so good. Not black. We're going with black. So I'm going to just go around and pop glue just on all the really thick bits, so that we can glue this down, and then we'll look at doing the sentiment. So it took me about half an hour to do all of my die cutting, because I've gone from using my Gemini to using a Big Shot, and I'm loving it. So the Gemini has gone on retirement, so I popped it in the cupboard. But if it works out that, I think if it turns out that I get on better with how my room is set up, then I'll probably sell my Gemini, because it'd be a waste just to be sat there. Oh, look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, so that is just, now I'm wondering, I feel like instead of using the stamp set we get in the kit, although I should really use the stamp set we get in the kit, shouldn't I? Do you know what I'm going to do? So let's bring in that last bit of card, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring, I want to do this flower. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet, but we'll give it a go. Okay, I'm going to bring in my VersaFine. I should really use my Memento, but never mind. Okay, I'm just going to stamp that down. Let's do a couple of them while we're here. I'm using my VersaFine because it is, in fact, juicier. That's the only reason. And what I'll probably do is just use probably, I don't know what to colour them with. Probably my Distress inks, actually. We could just do some ink blending over them. So something as simple as that. Right, okay, I think that's enough of that. Okay, so just going to pop this off. Where am I going to pop it? Oh, back on the stamp set, woman. Right. And then I want one of the sentiments, and I'm thinking this one, the one at the top. I like that one. And again, I'm going to do that in black. Okay. And oh, look at that. Let's do a few of them, and then we've got a couple ready to go. I do like that font. Okay, so that should do for those. Again, I'm just going to clean off my stamp. I need to get my cleaning solution out actually. Okay. And pop that on there. Because obviously I don't want to lose them. Pop that back for a second. Move that. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do, once I find the lid, is I'm going to cut out our sentiment. So just grabbing, I've just dropped my 12x12s on the floor. Just grabbing my trimmer. Oh, it's not going well today, guys, at all. I'm going to cut this down, so making sure that is straight, and it is, because that's a straight edge, that isn't. So if I just moved it up to the top, then it would have been fine. Right, okay. And I'm just gonna cut that off. We can use that for some more sentiments if we need to. I don't think we'll need to, because we have lots of the, what do you call it? Now I'm thinking we have that there, but I'm thinking that I want to have one of the peel-offs just across it like that, just so that it stands out a little, but I don't know if I like it. Oh no, look, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh, it's going to rip it. Oh, see, this is how, oh, there we go. So it's just ripped the end. Right, I know what we can do. And I think what it needs, I've just wasted that little bit of peel off. We're going to mat it on some pink cardstock. No, pink or black or both. That's the thing. Where's my scissors, guys? Yeah, they're in my little tool thing. So I'm just going to cut up there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this onto some of the pink first. Okay. And let's cut this down. Hello, Lucy. Okay, so this is going to get cut down like so. Right, and then I'm going to go with the black as well. So I'm going to pop it onto the black as well and do a double matted layer for this, because I think that'll just look so much better. So let's do that. And once I've done this and done this card, I'm going to tidy up my desk. And then, yeah, I'll come back. So, which will be in a moment. Oh, look at that there. See, that's all it needed. It just needed that double matted layer. So let's pop some glue on the back, and then I think just to finish that off, I think we should put on just a couple of sequins. So yeah, I just want 3 of them. Okay, one there, and one there. I think actually move that one over there, so just like so. Okay, so that there, and that one there. So that is my first card. So let me just tidy up this desk, and then I will be back. Right, okay, so I'm back, all nice and tidy, all nice and organised, so we're all good. I cut the flowers out as well while I was there, so I didn't have to do those on camera with you guys. So the next card that we're going to do, I'm actually going to use those strips of grass. I have no idea if this is going to work. I sort of have something in my head. Whether, oh come on, I can't pick it up, right, whether it will work, I honestly couldn't tell you. So this is sort of going to be a bit of a, yeah, ooh, Oh no, that's a bit more bluey colour. Just looking for some inks because we want some greeny colours. So I've got bundle stage and all paper. To me, they just look the same. However, oh, Lucky Clover, maybe add that to the mix. Yeah, let's just see what we can sort of do. So I've just got the green. Oh, Lady's back. She has been out with little Lucy, so she has come in from her walk, and I bet she had a lovely time.
Yes,
she did. So I'm just going around the edges of this with the Lucky Clover, and I'm going to do this to all of the grass. So if you remember at the beginning of the video, I said that I was going to cut out just out of that white cardstock that we were given. So yeah, so that's what we're going to use. So I'm going to do a couple of them with the clover, just like this. And it's okay if it's patchy because that just makes it look even better. Now I've got some half strips and I've got some full strips, so that is all good. Okay, I actually have quite a few of these dies. I'm wondering if they're all the same or if they are actually all slightly different, because I bet it'd be quite nice to use them together. So you will see in a moment, hopefully, of how this is going to be, if it works. I'm hoping it works. So there's that one. Do another one with this one. I'm actually just using what's on my brush up and what's on my little mat, because there is colours there. I think I definitely want to bring in another Lucky Clover one. Okay, so let's bring some of that in, just so that we've got all of the different colours in grasses. So yeah, right, okay. Right, let's do the last ones with the bundle sage, I think. Although, like I say, it might end up looking more or less the same, but you know, slight variations in colour really will help hopefully make this look really nice. So I actually have, because this is my green brush, I have quite a few different colour greens on this. So I haven't washed, oh, I've just done Lucky Clover again. I haven't washed my brushes for about a year now, since I got, oh, it might even be longer than that. So they might be due for a really good scrub. Right, okay, so next thing that I want to do, I want to bring in a nice blue-ish colour. So I'm going to go with Stormy Sky. So I'm just going to grab my blue. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ink blend straight onto the card base, just around the whole of the top of it, and bringing that down. Now, if it's patchy, that is perfectly fine, because we are, in fact, it is the sky, so we can see it's the clouds. So that's the good thing about that. So there is some colour onto our card base. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to grab these and my glue that has clogged on me. Come on, out you come. There's a little dry bit just there. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to pop some glue on. I'm going to start off with a big one. I'm just going to put that there, just across like that. And then I'm going to come in with another one. Now, I'm wondering if we might need some more of these. I'm going to stick that on. Actually, that reaches all the way across, which is really cool. Okay. And then another one, but in a different colour. And I'm just going to go down like this, and hopefully all these grassy pieces will actually fit on. See that one? Can you see that one's just a little bit shorter, but that is completely fine. So what we'll do with that is we will bring in a little bit of another one and just put it there. I'm just going to chop that. Okay, so there's that bit. And then let's bring in the next one. And like I say, it slightly doesn't fit, but that is fine. So what I might do is just cut the card down so that it looks really nice. But I was just using what I had to hand, so yeah. But it looks really nice, even with those little gap bits in. It still looks really cool, doesn't it, Lou?
Yeah.
Right, so I've got a few more bits left to put on. And like I say, that variation in colour really does make a difference. It just helps it stand out just that little bit more. So I've cut out 10 bits of these. Obviously some are half sizes, just because of the size strips that I was using. But yeah, loving them. Really loving them. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off here. And then we're going to stick that down there. And then this one might actually fit as our last one, so I might not need to do any die cutting. But now we can get away with that. And then that bit just on the end there. Right, okay, so let's just cut that down. Okay. Just need to put a little bit more glue just under there because it just doesn't want to stay down. And then I'm going to cut along this edge as well. Now we do have lots of little bits that in theory we could use, but however I'm just going to cut across that bottom bit. I mean, I could just go on and die cut another one, but yeah, we're going to cheat. We're going to just cut the bottom off. So this card's actually now going to measure, there we go, 5 3/4 by, there we go, by 4. So there we are. How cool does that look? That looks so cool. Okay, so now that I've done that, let's get rid of these bits because we don't need them anymore. I'm going to bring in the little squirrel. And as you can see, he needs colouring in. So that's what we're going to do. Might turn him that way and have them sat like that. I think they'll look cool. Right, so we need to colour our squirrel in. So I'm going to use EO4 and EO7, I think, to do his tail. So like I said, this is Copic friendly marker paper, so this will work with these perfectly. Okay, and then let's colour that tail in like so. These are red squirrels. Okay. Oh, he looks so cute with that bushy tail. So I'm going to continue that. Okay, so what I do on one squirrel, I will do on the other. Okay, now I want to do the body, so I'm just going to come down the squirrel's back so that it's like a shadow, and go across and come up his leg. So we're just creating a shadow on our little squirrel. So not the best shadows, but you know what, it all works. And then let's mimic the other side. Okay, I'm just going, and then once we blend all this in, so it's not looking like much at the minute, but it will do. Okay, right, and then come in with this colour, and I'm just going to colour this in all over, making sure to blend those edges together. So we've got a slight shadow just where we want them, and just like that. So there's our little red squirrels. What do you think now?
Yeah.
Still look good.
Yeah.
Look alright, don't they?
Yeah.
And they're going to hold an acorn between them. Okay. So, right, so that's them. And then what I want to do is let's bring these across. I'm going to glue these down. I'm just going to sit them just on the top of the grass. Ooh, nearly did them the wrong way. So to do, all I've done with the this squirrel was I just turned it over. That's literally all I've done with that one, so it'd be that way around. And then make sure that's it. Yeah, we have our little acorn, so I'm going to go with a dark colour on the top like that, which I've used my E29, and then I'm going to come in with my E25 to go around this edge bit. And then I'm going to come in with my E23 for this centre bit, just so that this centre just stands out just that little bit more. So then I'm just going to colour this, not colour this, sorry, add some glue on, like so. And it looks like they're sharing a squirrel. A squirrel?
That makes sense.
It did, didn't it? They're sharing an acorn there. And then we did stamp out some sentiments, so I'm just going to have the with love there, but I think we need something in the sky, don't we? Or shall I have the with love at the top and we put a couple of flowers on? If I colour the flowers in. Yeah, I think we should do that. What do you think, Lou?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, first of all though, I want my black pen. I'm just going to outline around the edge of this, just so that it stands out from the card base. Okay. I haven't done along that edge because I will do right the way around it once it's been stuck on. So I'm going to just stick that there, like so. Let's turn that over. Oh, actually, instead of using those, I know what I have. We have the stickers. Let's use the stickers instead, because we can have all sorts of fun bits coming up out of the ground. So make it, yeah, as if we've got flowers in the grass. Seriously. Good, that's what we like. Oh, here we go, here's some more. And then we can have just a few little flowers that can be sort of, yeah, stuck together. Oh, how cute is that? I like that. I really like it. Right, and then one just there. And actually, no, I'm going to take that one off there if we can. And that's just going to sit just on that bit there. Oh, that is so sweet. How cute does that look? That definitely looks cute. Now, I'm going to get my black pen. I'm just going to give these little squirrels a black nose, because I feel like they need a little one. There we go. So that is card number 2. How cool is that? So yeah, I am going to leave you with that. I'm going to go and have my tea, and then we'll come back and we'll do some more cards. So I will see you in a second. Right, okay, so I'm back. It's actually been a couple of days since we did that card. It's so cute. Right, okay. Let's make another one. So I think this is card number 3, isn't it? So just going to open my drawer so I can put my trimmer there, because what are we going to do for this card? I really, really want to have a play with this camera. But then, I know it's not part of the kit, it's an add-on. But I really want to have a play with the camera. I love that camera. And I think that would be quite nice if we stamped it, coloured it, and used one of the sentiments. So we have a little bit of the cardstock left, white cardstock. But then I'm thinking, actually, where's, we've got the vanilla coloured cardstock. So I'm thinking I might stamp it on there. I think that might be quite nice. So let's put it on a block. And I'm going to use my Tuxedo black ink for this. Oh, bless. Lady is in her bed. So it is morning, which is awesome. And she is in here with me. And I gave her a couple of treats because she's been such a good girl. So yeah, oh, look at that. I've just marked my cardstock. So I'm just going to stick that on there. And I've just realised that this is underneath, so I'm not going to get a decent impression, am I, with that? Oh dear, you can definitely tell I've only just woke up. So I'm going to do a couple of them. Okay, so I'm just going to add some more ink down. I think I need to re-ink it up, actually. Just sort of looking at it and thinking that it looks a bit dry. So I do have a re-ink of it. I just need to get it out. Right. Okay, so I've got them. And then I also want to stamp on our sentiment. And the sentiment, I think, is you make me smile. Oh, you make me smile or smile. We're going to go with smile. I like that big smile. So I am going to switch to my VersaFine Clear ink because it is a lot juicier. So yeah, so we'll use that. Make sure it's got a really good coverage to it, and just gonna pop that down just at the bottom, and then we'll fussy cut that out. So there we go. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I've just noticed there's a couple of other cameras on there. That's the only one I kept seeing, but there's that one as well, and then there's this one. How cool are they? Yeah, that's really cool. Right, okay, so I think this card again is going to be quite a simple card. So let's move them out of the way. Let's put the lids back on inks, and what we're going to do is, I'll keep that for a bit later, we're going to come in and we're going to colour it. So I'm thinking that I want to go with, let's do some purples. So these seem to be my favourite at the minute. So V28. So we're going to do that, and then I'm just doing very basic colouring. I don't know if this cardstock's actually any good for Copics, like, but I just thought it's a bit of something different, isn't it? I think I'll do the other one pink. So I'll have one purple and one pink. I'm only adding a little bit of colour. This is my V25 that I'm bringing in now, just to blend that out. Okay. So like so. And then I'm bringing in my V22 to finish that up. So just like that. So like I say, nothing special at all, but I do think that looks quite nice. So let's put these back in, and then I'm going to go in with some pinks. So I think I'm going to go in with my RV19, RV17 and RV14. So let's do the RV19. I'm going to colour in the same places as well we've just done on the top one. Okay, and come in with our 17, like so. It seems to be taken on this card, and it hasn't bled out. I mean, it's bled through, which is understandable, but yeah, it seems to be fine. And then we're just going to blend that out. So that's the pink one all done. Right, and then I just want to bring in a nice grey on the top of both of them, just on this top bit and just along this bit and maybe around that bit. And I'm thinking I'm not going to, let's do C4. Actually, I'm going to do C8, C4 and C1. So, and it's just on a couple of areas. Like I said, I don't want to do it on too much. So the darker shade, I'm just going where the shadows would be. Like this. Okay, and then the C4, I bring that in and try and blend that out a bit more. Okay, just like that. I love the fact that it's not white cardstock. I don't think this is for Copics, but it's working nicely. And then just along here. And then what I'm going to do is just on either side, just bring in this C4, just like that. And then I'm going to bring in the last colour, which is my C1. Oh, hang on, I need to do this bottom bit as well. Okay. So we've done that, and then last bit, bringing in this C1, sorry. And then we're just going to go around the rest of that circle element with the grey, just like that. I've just missed the bottom piece out, so okay, there's that bit, and there. I do like colouring in, and there, and then we just need to, so it has started to bleed on there, so you do need to be careful when using a different coloured cardstock. But you see, I like to just go for it and have a look at, because the thing is, you don't know if it's gonna work until you try. So yeah, so it's definitely not Copic friendly, but however, I still think it looks quite nice. So I wouldn't do lots and lots of what you call it, like blending and stuff, because it will bleed. But yeah, I think it's good. Right, so I'm just going to cut around these. We're going to fussy cut them out. I'm not leaving a border on them, like that. Okay, like I said, this card is going to be quite a simple card, I think. Just cut into there, like that, and then around like that. Okay, and hopefully I won't ruin it. So I think I'm going to go off camera and finish fussy cutting these out, just so that I can keep this this video just a little bit shorter. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, so I've done that. Now I've chosen out this gorgeous paper, so we're going to use that. But then I was looking at this bit and thinking, could we not have both? But I think, yeah, I think this one. So like I say, we're going to keep it quite simple. I just think it's going to be really nice. Now, oh, look at that camera one. But I use that as a fussy cut, so that one's definitely not getting used. Yeah, so I'm going to go with the typewriter one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab my glue, and hopefully it will work. And I'm just going to put glue onto my card base, like so, and then pop on our paper, and just like that. Okay, so now that I've done that, we're just going to cut around it so that we know that we've got a perfect fit. So, oh, just like so. Right, now I'm wondering whether to add this little bit on. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Right, okay, just like that. And then again, let's cut that off. And we can use that in something else. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in some of the peel-offs. So I did sort through my peel-offs and got out what was already being used in my collection. So let's see. I think that pink one might be nice. Oh, so would that one. I think they all would be. Oh, the purple one could actually work, but green, no, silver. Yeah, right, we're going to go with this pink one. So, I'm just going to stick that on there, like so. There's that one. I don't know if that bit will fit. I don't think it does, if I remember rightly. No, it doesn't. Right, so let's get another one. And let's put this one on there, like that. And it just gives the card just that little bit of extra something, doesn't it? So, always looks so pretty. Right, and then just going to simply add on our sentiment, which I already know is I want there. Okay, and then these cameras are just going to sort of sit like that. So very simply, just do that, and then let's stick this one on. Oh no, I can't believe I just did that. Oh, my silly hands. My silly hands. Right, let's see what we can do to sort that out. And then that one on there, like that. And I'm just going to use my hand to... Right, do you know what we can do? Let's see where I've put them. I've got some hearts. I didn't keep them out for some reason, but we have some hearts. And, oh, should I go with the black ones? Let's go with the black ones. Why not? Right, and then I just need some tweezers because there is a mark there. So don't worry, guys. If anything like that ever happens, there's always a way that we can solve it. So just, yeah, perfect. And then I think, did we get glue anywhere else that I can see? No, we didn't, but I'd like to put another one on. So, okay, just to the side of it. There we go. There. So that is our finished card. So let me tidy this. I'm going to tidy up between each card because I'm finding that it is much better. So let me get organised for the next one and I'll be back in a second. Right, okay, so for this card, what we're going to do is I've got the blue cardstock that comes in the kit, and I'm going to cut this down to a panel that is 4 inches by 5.5 inches. I'm just going to grab a card base, my card base, because I might need to take a little bit more off the side. Yeah, so I'm going to do it at 3 3/4 inches. Okay, and this time we're actually going to use our washi tapes. So this is something that I love doing. So we have these 7 different washi tapes here, and I'd like to include them all on this bit. So we're going to start off. I'm going to start off with this blue one with the with some florals on. And I'm just going to have 1 line of each, and I am going to make sure that we've got some hanging over the edge so that we can turn it over. And the reason why we're doing that is because washi tape is a low tack tape, so the it doesn't stick as well as just regular tape. So it just gives us that little bit of extra security when it comes to adhering it on. Now, can you hear our little lady? Oh, doesn't she sound so cute? Might not actually be able to fit all of them on here. So let's see how we go. Okay, and I'm going to bring this black and white one in. So I do apologise for Lady snoring, but she has to be wherever Mummy is, which is just lovely. Okay, and then we do have this little ducky one. Oh, I think we might just be able to fit them on. Okay, and then the last one is this gorgeous like dark mustard colour. Absolutely beautiful. So just like that. So that is our patterned paper all done. However, just to spice things up, let me just get this. Oh, come on. Lift up. Right. Oh. So what we're going to do is we're actually now just going to pop these around the back of the card, like so, making sure they're all nice and snug. Now with this one, I'm just going to have to cut it there, just because otherwise it will hang over. Okay. So just like that. So that's what we've got now. Just to make this even more awesome, we're going to bring in some peel off. So I think I'm going to use, I'm very tempted to use the silver ones actually. I think the silver might look quite nice. Or what about no, I'm not liking that one. The pink would look nice. Ooh, or the pink holographic. That's the one we got in the kit. Oh, let's use the one that we got in the kit, because I think they'd be quite nice. So I'm going to use the thinnest width one. And all I'm going to do is we're literally just going to add some pieces in, like so. And again, I'm going to do it so that they go in between, but we wrap them around the back. So just like that. Now if I do these ones correctly, with just a little bit over the edge, then we should, or hopefully we'll get two out of them. Not quite, so you can go on there. Okay, I'll keep that little bit. You just never know when we might need it. So and it just adds that a little bit of extra something to our card, doesn't it? So if I knew what I was going to put on the card for decoration, then we could have used some of the little bits, but I'm not sure what I'm doing. So okay. But like I said, these will definitely come in handy on another project, so it is all good. Okay, got one more left to go, like so. Oh, my throat's gone very croaky. I think I need to grab a drink of water. It is morning, so my voice hasn't quite woken up yet. Okay. Right, now that I've got them on, we're going to just lift this up and do exactly the same as what we did with the washies. We're just going to pop them around the edge like that, and then that just keeps it all on for us. Right, I've got a little bit just there. There we go. Right, so now I'm just going to glue that onto there, And then we are going to work out what we're going to do next. I'm thinking actually those flowers. Oh, there we go. So there's that one on. I've got a little bit of peel off on me, which isn't even, yeah, it's a pink one. Very strange. Oh, it's my pin. Right. Okay, so there's that. But now we've got these flowers that we stamped out. And I'm very tempted to just pop them on there like that. We will colour them, but we'll, yeah. And then let's grab the stickers, because I know in the stickers we do have some, we have some sentiments. Oh, what about using some of these ones? I think that could work. Yeah, right, so to colour these in, all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my green brush, and I'm just going to use what's on the brush just to colour around them, because there's plenty of ink on my brushes, so but you can use whatever colour ink you have. So we're just going to do that, and then I like that. Let's have a look what other coloured brushes I have. I'm thinking blue actually. So I'll see what blue's on our brush. And we're just going to colour that in. And then I've got this pink one. This one a really pale pink. So this one I normally use with my tattered rose. Right, and let's have a look. I'm looking for my purple one. Doesn't seem to be here though. Oh, that's because it's not in there, it's here. So then I'm going to get the purple one and just do that. I'm going to just put a little bit around the edge of this just to darken that up. Right, perfect. So like I said, really quick, really easy to do. But you can colour them however you would like. I love that. And then I'm just going to grab an orange just to the centerpiece, like so. Okay, so let's glue these down. Okay, like that. Make sure I've got them at the right angles. There, just like that. Oh, I like that. I like how that looks. Okay, then let's grab these stickers and just remove this. Oh, the other thing that we have, I've got the wooden element that actually works quite nicely on there. So you could have the wooden element on instead and keep it very basic, just so that we can see all those washies. So yeah, let's do that. So that was a lot. Yeah, I really like that. I'm just going to stick that in there. I'm just going to hold it for a few seconds, and then bringing in the gems that we get in the kit. Might have to pop something heavy on that just to hold it. I'm just going to have a sip of my drink. Okay, that's much better. Oh, I just thought we have these floral elements, and I was thinking we could just bring some floral bits coming out in between those flowers, like that. Again, it's all just added extra detail. And that there. Oh, I like that. It's very subtle as well, which is what I'm liking. Right, okay, so I think I need to get some new tweezers. These are all bent. And they're bent quite badly actually. So I don't know if I can straighten them out. But yeah, I think I might have to get some more. Because they look really bad. Right. Oh, no, not going to work. Right. So I just want, I'm going to have one just at the bottom of the sentiment. And then, oh, and then just two just to the other, at the top of the sentiment, just like that. So that's all I've done. So there we have it. That is a card number 4. Right, okay, let me get set up for the next one, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I've decided to do a mini slimline one. So this is 7 inches by 3.5 inches. So that's what we're going to use. Now, I want to use some of this gorgeous paper on the back of here, but then there's a couple of the cutter parts that I really want to keep. So I'm going to have to decide which ones I'm happy to lose. Oh, look at that. So you really want that one and you really want that one. However, well, I suppose I could have a bit there. It's not really, I need it to be lengthways, which doesn't matter which way I go, I'm going to end up cutting some of that off. That's the only problem. I love both sides. I think if I'm to get rid of either, it'll be this one. Right, so let's use this. What I'm going to do, because I am going to have the whole thing covered, is I'm just going to pop glue onto my card base itself, and I'm just going to glue that down so that it is as, yeah, so that it's all snug. And then we're just going to cut this down, oh, like that. Although I've just thought, oh, thank goodness that, I was thinking, I've just thought, I'm sure it's directional. Although, I think it can be anyway, can't it? I see, even that just looks nice. Right, okay. So that's what I've got so far, and that's as far as I could think up to on this one. I do want to bring in some peel off, so I'm going to bring in these gorgeous copper ones, and we're going to put these along the length of the card. So I'm going to use the thickest width one, and I'm going to bring it up about 1/2 inch, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to bring in medium width. Oh, and bring that little bit with me. Okay, and then we're going to put that on. So there's a smallish gap between them. Okay, and then I want the thinnest width as well. So, and this is just to give a little bit of interest to our card itself. So, let's trim them off and put them back on here. Right, I didn't trim them very well, like. There we go. And that one. Right, so that's that. And then on here, on the other 12 by 12 sheets, we do have these sort of sentiment type ones. And I like quite a few of them actually, but I'm thinking that this one, the Magical Moments one, is the one that I'm liking. I don't particularly like the other side, so I'll probably end up using all of these. So yeah, so I'm just going to do this. Now, I have a feeling that this video is probably already quite long, so I will split it into 2 like I usually do. I think, yeah. It just means that you get to look forward to a second part. Oh dear. Right, and then that I'm just thinking of popping on there, just like that. I might raise that up. That looks lovely, that. I really like that. So we're keeping it quite simple again. And I think I might just add either the flower or the heart. Or we could even have the two little swans. Oh, I think the two little swans look so cute. Yeah. Oh, do you know what I've just thought? Right, let me grab them out. So I have these bulb clips and we've got these. And if I use the swans, then, you know what I was thinking? What we could do is add one of these on. So let's drop this one on, and then if we hook that in that corner like that, okay, just like that, and pull that down. There we go. We could have the little swan up the top, and then we can have our little swans there. How nice is that? I like that. I mean, you can have it so that it just, yeah, I like it. I'm just making sure that I've definitely got the swan the right way, because the last thing we need is the swan to be the wrong way. So, right, let's grab some dimension, which I do have here. Right, grab a piece. Okay. And I'm just going to cut this down like that. Right, just need to cut a little bit more off. Right. Okay. So yeah, let's stick that on there like that. Put plenty of glue on. But then, you know, the person who receives the card, they can do anything then with yeah, with that charm. So yeah. Right. Because you'll be able just to take it off. Oh, I thought, oh, that's so cute. And then we'll put the two little swans there. And then I'm thinking I might finish off with some of the, well, actually, I was thinking sequins, but what about the gems? Maybe do the gems. So let's put some glue onto our little swannies. Like so. Oh, I like that. Now my glue does dry clear, so I have no worries with that. Oh, she's snoring again, guys. And then I think, do I want 3 just, or 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. Yeah, just those few little things. So there you have it, guys. That is card number 5. So let me grab all the other bits and keep like all the other cards that we have made. So we have this one. Oh, I love this one. And I love this. Do you know what? I really like how these are all turned out. I think they're just looking fabulous, aren't they? They look really nice. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here just because we've done quite a few different techniques here. So I'm not sure how long it is. I didn't remember the time that I started recording. So yeah. So like I say, I know that I don't want it to be over an hour, you see, or I don't want to be like more than, like, say, an hour and a half or whatever. So yeah, we'll split it into 2 again. So I think for these videos, I think we're always going to end up splitting them into 2. So yeah, so hopefully you guys will look forward to that, and yeah, I will see you again in another video very soon. But until then, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.